Welcome to the Flicks, Picks, and the Nitpicks, and I am your humble host, Dove718, and we're gonna get right into the pregame. Your boy's about to watch the Power Rangers once and always. And I fucked up because I fell asleep. I had to wake up early to go to work anyway, but I had videos to put out for y'all last night. I was supposed to catch it at midnight when it dropped. I just got in. I'm about ready to sit down and watch it. Somebody already started looking like they was about to start spoiling it in the comment section, because I was trying to answer a couple people some stuff back, just talking about it while I was out and about and whatnot, doing what I had to do. And yo, I'm excited. I'm about to go. I just downloaded Netflix because the only reason why I'm getting Netflix is just to watch this shit. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna support it. Gonna go check it out. I hope it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Big things I want to take away. I just see them post a picture with Billy leading the Rangers. It's hurt my heart because it makes it makes sense to a degree, because he was there during Zeo and he was going to take the gold powers, but it was because he was the only one there anyway. So but he didn't, and they brought Jason back to take it. It kind of would have made sense because he was a senior of all those Rangers, even Tommy. But at the end of the day, could you really see him leading Tommy when Tommy's a better fighter than he is all the way around? So to me, Zach is the better fighter, the better warrior. You could argue he was out in the field long, but he really wasn't. He was a Ranger longer than Zach was, technically speaking. But Zach was fighting longer than him and was just better. And even in reality, even in the physical arena, because don't get me wrong, David Yost was a gymnast. Billy technically wasn't. Billy was being taught how to fight by Jason, if I'm not mistaken. So I just am getting tired of seeing Zach get slid to the back on people. But it is what it is. What it is. Will they respect my man? Now, I have this funny feeling that he ain't gonna have no kids. like real shit. I have this weird feeling that they're gonna say he ain't got no kids, or he ain't gonna have no son. Nobody. They always give him nothing to work with. Nothing to work with. But I did hear that the big takeaway was Zach, in terms of his relationship with men and everything, which I said, he's the highest accredited actor. I want to say some other stuff about why I feel like they're really pushing for not Billy to be the leader, David Yost. I'm going to say it again. They didn't want, it's not about Billy being the leader. It's about David Yost. They want to put a bigger respect on his name because of Power Rangers, what they did to him behind the scenes over his sexuality. But I'll get into that a little bit more. But I don't want it to overshadow it. And make no mistake, I don't want to knock Billy. I actually like the character, and he actually has the best character arc, from the nerdy guy with glasses to actually being a fighter. Took the glasses off, his whole demeanor changed over time from being an active fighter to being basically the Zordon and the brains of the group in a lot of ways, and in a lot of ways kind of the co-lead to Tommy, because Tommy, whether you liked it or not, was just a field dude fighter. And when you placed him in the same space as Jason just seemed to be the more dominant. Just is what it is. Even though you could say that Tommy could take Jason one-on-one, you know what I mean? Even though Jason beat him on one-on-one combat when it came to the Power Rangers as green versus red and whatnot, the bottom line is that when you put Jason in the room, Jason comes off more like the leader, the head honcho in the room. I always felt like Tommy was a better leader with the newer team, because a lot of them were younger, and even the ones that were there before, you could tell that he was more apt to lead even them. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I get, again, why they wanted to right that wrong. But my thing is narrative purposes and just the inconsistency of how they write Zach. I find it odd. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna take the series for what it is and not for what I want it to be. I'm hoping that I love it because I've seen people said it was everything that you could want from at least some of the people that I've seen posted. So I'm hyped, I'm ecstatic, I'm ready to go. So for all you guys, once a ranger, always a ranger. Let's do it, man. Let's bring back the kid childhood. You dig? Oh, and if you like this video, before I go, you already know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time, and as always, Ty, have a better outro. Chill.